Yo, assalamualaikum. Albenyadi gay famuket. Yo gay nga albe konton songo dalo ngalong. Jama be do ko dalo jama ma wuli fam. America ma fam la skeno wol belare. Gambia fana songo da juno be kerenje. Bari tanga wato so do sayne lan konsina. Ning moliye kecha demanding ko la men yalon ko wolal be kere. Malum fo albe moy sanne clayali fam folo janne be diam lara malum fo albe moy kanne kende ko dum fo ko fam. Okay, so it's good audio bina kanne. Okay, ngam mo be konton ngay famo kita ya be dumale be kata ko wala nyan maka menu wala ton se menu keno be wol ke kan dumale bari fangol ma famata kana kakaja ka mulu kajandi ko ndalta ka kenyame watu wati mo dolbe je wala ko ni mun mambang hani bi ngay dolbe je wala ko ni mun mambang hani bi bari alhamdulillah ya be makata kan mo be kuwo kula kata kuwo ka je ko be banko nyimba bondin na nyame wala ko mayata ni nata ko nyin labong be jibe ya ke santo ya ke duma kumaya ning fisa mande ami ye wala mo nyinti ko ni be kato ke kan at least you doing something me alon ka be value ni adla na bankola situation ni abe nyame o kamala be mo be kontona yudi pin ko mo be kata ko wala me be loren to nya kan kal be konton kiling jannin kalim ko sa kono se ku dandam fujang ka announcement kilin fula ñombe jamini am ko ñanna ko boke ka wolu di mola pour samuta ñow fi wunya fulo wala be kala aliya kalam ta ko protesto be ke kan me alon ka beta kala European Parliament protesto ñimbi ta ke kanje on the 28th of September against Adamo Barrow la Masakunda. So momo yalon ke be Europe momo yalon ke be daw dranding alanga kata benga benje nyem manke UDP kuti nyem mo kulati me yalon ko mbake kande pour banko mbabo dila nyamen Adam Barrow la Masakunda be injustice men be ke kan all the corruptions and everything nyen nakata le kaitan di European Union na men ka kodo dila e ka men la kodo ta in our names kaitan dila ko alka kodo men di nyen la ima ka kodo nyen dundi anyan nakadum nyamen selective justice member ke kan Ibrahim Adiba member ke kan ala Yanks Dabo chairman member ke kan ala and whole lot of people may along go injustice member la ke kan the victims ila continuous cries if le baby fa kan killing all these are things many along ko nyanaka display at the European Parliament to make them understand ko Gambia be situation on nyem kono and in European Parliament wala perspective me nyamen Gambia nga bondi e nyoto iba jela ko they will be able to understand iba understanding iba ta kula le ning Adama Barrow la corrupt Masakunda betala nyame just as we did during ya Jamala time. So that's important through kaje ko mungo ko announcement on yinke September 28 abekala European Parliament Belgium so benga benje 11 o'clock e kabe commencer la wala kata so alinga kata nga benje momo ya lon ko benje lay bulo ini isa futano jela isa momo contact no le UDP gas chapter you can contact our chairman Lalo Jeyte, you can contact Lamin Sadam Sanyang, ya binta Manga, you can contact Ibrahim Agasama, you can contact anybody me along ko ya lon UDP gas chapter wolbe information on yidi elale molbe benna muntoloto protection ning abekala nyaadi le ana ngata nga benje nga je ko monko nga ke Gambia ko di anji manki UDP ko di nga Gambia dimo bela ko mandi pour be nga benje ana on dat lo sa na chairman wala Lalo Jeyte happy birthday na lon kunun kadala wululo mati be duwala sima ala ni jari kende ala aning harje fere ba sana wala sana medo fo ko modul be khoni mo na hansa medo fo yo so Mario ala nga dum na ko tal kono as usual na ka chaate me la baake ñan na ka men ka cha rek mbo ka cha la bejji la al mo ben Gambia ngalo mo be Gambia banko kan ani mo be banda bawo Gambia ko mu ka je meye diaspora men ka tambe diaspora la mu ka kalamta men be ke kan moni wono wala mola connection with their motherland molu hanibe bantalale ila connection with the Gambia is very strong hani men yalon ko be diaspora jang ila dimbali be wuluta jannato bar Gambia dingo lel meti ila connection with the Gambia aka strong back to the point that hani wo dingo ye men fon wulu diaspora jang wol fon la connection with the Gambia woka strong fa kala fikatambi na alfa wala ni lokun tambela Gambia safal hani nyimbe ni lok mo kono nante so many problems some problems are understandable but some of the problems they are as sympathetic as you could imagine wala mo nyinti lack of the electricity membe ke kan Gambia kurang mantara Gambia banko kan fatara for 48 hours and hani bi kurang mantara Gambia banko kan duladol basoro kan duladol tata power blackout duladol be power blackout for like 6 days now wal man kurang soto and most of these places eko loptano lel bigé eko molla business o lel bigé and you wonder how those businesses will survive in the face of this looming situation of membeke kan Gambia banko kan during this period reports also from most of the hospitals especially the most recent one me alon ka Brunang Kabo Brikama kurango la soto baria musobe wulu kan Brikama loptano to ala wo wulu wonyin kono there was a need ka je ko monko pour ka operate nyin kambala ko monka se wulu no wo operation o da commencer ta watu menna kurango e fay kurango manna operation o commencer ta musobala kurango manna fomentata fo abinasi ala montro wati tanni woro wulati ala natake musonyin anata na wuluno je dinde woni bondino but musonyin manna baluno nyin kata tili sabatili nani ko malet yin sifalo ngani report sifal moy dula chamal let most of the businesses many alonko wala production o nyimbe lorin kurang la kan wol bebe no stand still fe mantra takan woto so literally half of Gambia's economy was at standstill nying tri lulo nying til woro nying abe kono nyim mo problème mo lati me alon ko ning ayatara nun ko nyaton ko be kere ndo la banko kam men ya lon ko ye Gambia la problème mo ya sute la Gambia la future abe state nyame ya sute la andung ay worile ndaga mira nyen naka wori wo lel kan wo nyen naka sino balia dito lale e be wonyin ko nyin e ba solve la nyame anu mune asabu nganyim fo ñim problème mu bebe ke kan mam fenge fo Adama Barrow the zoo president ka mulu kumandi state house e ko molal sawunta kan ka wol kumandi state house but not just to call them at the state house ke kumandi state house ko no kata ka inflammatory statements defamatory statements lies deception tribal politics ka sammanan kalandi tabulo kan Gambia dingol be siring mantara courant soto kan ila business ol be lori mol mantara balu no kan musolu fada loptano to wolu imam fa fen kam ma fo alala langi noto courant wala punto nala na wolu bang adama ma wala family console adama baro may mira ko mon ko ni musol la fa ay han soto gele in some point because ye même fo mol ye wala mu faniati adama baro ko Senegal ye contract ko nyim men sign for the current ye almost 40 megawatts soto me an kabelaring me alon ka tem bomanta like wo maka use no wo mu how to call it ata nyadi le wo mu reserve it courant soto ra fo 40 nyembelari me alon kabelari na mantara kembato wo be batundiro lagi all of a sudden nataje nyim problème funde tanan ko Senegal yela courant ko kuntule Gambia mantara courant soto kan even the capital Banjul KMC Brikama wo be mantara courant soto kan Gambia bankoka nyim problème mo ke ka watu men adama baro eta ka molu kumandi ke samba state house ka foy ko alna nan aliena Gambia dengolu aliye fitno dunde Gambia dengol kono kuke wala sabu ning aliena topiko jibe ko balu nyino manyan na ka sabu moye fongota ye fongo bunki dola ye fongola lambe o yatinya kudo beje balu man jara moye wala akete nyawo nyara ni nyama ko ka fo nyame momo inata dunya kono ini la harje ini wala nada wo koleata adiata wo harje ka wo sodol fo ite am benan ilafta la nyamen akana wala nyama to mando wo manke la harjo bari momo nata ni harje la kana ntolu Gambia asia tan kono baake sako say molu kataran kono men yamran nun ko wolu itolla balu be dending fonko le la ke dammo la pour ye balu ni keno so ni ye den janna atata yaje ko balu man keno janko to lefta la nyamen ida balaji la jeta dula do to bar libe bole bi tala dula do to ida kumol fola men yalon ko manken to nyati ini mol tambita hormoni bunyal men bela sew be fay iba kumol fola pour ka je ko ikata nyin kafudo nyin men kono wol be tala no nyaadi le ke accept wo kafudo nyin kata damado wol jiko mu menti fo se wol wo jiko nyin adopt at that very spot but wando aka backfire mbe audio le play la jang audio me yalon ko from a very reliable source yewo audio le play ramsiye kayitanda la ko UDP kolo ñing audio botana UDP la bulo kon bara audio ni momo ya mo yal kono atol be balon na la ñing audio botana jumale bulo kono al be ba ka mo sude la audio botana jumale bulo kono yewo audio le play ramsiye igaye ko bal wotumo ramsi fanam fon pareta la pour kata bari abe kumo men ko la state house yewo audio ñin ne play pour wo audio ñin ayela mo yala na pareta wo audio ñin she will have to respond to that audio because NPP bo wala nyama ni tata je igala fleka adama baro muta kala igo ñin ka massage to the point that isaje ye kundin wala ka fokono bawo ni mo jikanta ya sika ni join the NPP imuke accept NPP te accept la no because NPP ni hormo manta hormoti je so ni tata NPP to mo mi yalon ko te decide ko da join NPP le you have to go that much low ka je ko munko for you to be able to be accepted within that kafo that political party so Ramsi watara ayala decision make already kata and that is not our business wala sabu it doesn't bother anybody because it was very insignificant to the UDP somebody who has just one vote no significance, probably no value, that much value added to the UDP, you know, for all these years that she's been with us. So it was never a problem, and Bola Sabu, we've never discussed it. It was not important at all to us. And it was not important. We congratulated her that Aita, NPP, wala anywhere kabitalaje, moment from farmer. But this time around, disrespecting nada, we will have to respond. We will have to respond in a way that at a form of malula abajelako, a mistake or like a NPP will continue using people like her, the weakest of the people like her, Kajeko Mungo, ye NPP la agenda ni ya pushi a weak is the cry baby type, which is the victim card, that had never existed before when they were with the UDP. We've seen, you know, we've seen Nisifa, many UDP, they go and they play victim cards. But abeka make and the world in weakness on Benjamin, how naive they are, and lack of integrity, ila balu nkono. it tells a lot about these people. So me audio player jamme ya lon ko jowol play Ramsi ya lon ne ko ni audio mu menti ata fon ya lon ne ko jumala la audio ni mu nyinti, but NPP wanted her to speak the way she did. And do I will level ko ning ayatra ning ko wol mu GDP ledi ata Ramsi ya lon ne ko mon ko NPP wol be diamu kan an NPP la mo mem wol be diamu kan ata fon yo wolon ne many audio dia la they knew it, but they played it. But this is technology, this is social media. You can easily relate, especially needle ta kam mon lok makang wala moy tumando ni audio mo zaki kala ne ko kadla ka diamu nante. So ma am fonna may ko ala wala bang alba moy la ba ning nga start ka play ning almandra moy ka rek please aliyam bonni kumba ning almandra moy ka rek just let me know rek ibajala sa am management fumbe may ko disconnect la ba nga ñi play follow
nyimba ko kanyalo gambian ko Gambian ko ni la ko be bar mambe de bita sula ko na ko ke mode president mo ke da ben suda sula nda bar kaberin de ndi no de ko ba nda sula ko nda mala sula bar be nyaajele sula la kam ko mu la mo ka nyim ban la ban ko to be nyaajele ha di be nyol to murta na nyol to marok nyol to be jalo ha de ma nyol ni nka sula ko sula kana sula sindi mo le ja nyimba ko kanja ben suda Mumma fankenya la kade fankenya besuna mo ni soro ya ko na mo Gambia fulo manen ko sala ko la surwa tele wuro da ja balli mari so magi gam ni aju be ga na nar bi di gol bar na fo mo le le amiro nya wo nya naro de belo na ji na fa mama ko do na ko ana ko lo Fulo dilo barkuto. Poli en bani sun papa. Dola dilo barkuto. Dola en bani sun papa. Chere dilo barkuto.
Malam fo audio ngamen play aliya moy le bang. Let me go to the comments nga faham bang. Fo ali audio ngam aliya moy bakel bang. Ni ma audio ngam moy fango. Ay sem dende kumpa rek nga jibe ko mba fe kana ka confirm jam badi. Okay. Woto alka moy le mala banna nda audio la banna ka play ni nga la ban ka play drone nga tendeng di amola then it's good, it's clear. Okay, very good, that's my job. Ali ni audio sabanano ni membe mo nga menu play je wala mo njay mane mba play la ko teke pro ali la mo ala besananta la bayro mbeta audio folo mo njay mane leti audio folo njaw mo jall brama leti audio sabanjaw mu zu president Adama Barrow audio nani njaw mu malo fo karafa bajileti ban that APRC law mu njaw men kam to ko tumo lulu njaw mu dembo by force let nyem mo lulo be bebe diam kan nyim audio nyim kono niaje ngi la nyim audio be ka fu nyokan dalil la because Ramsi Jabiye dalilo mu fo ko wala ata bondi UDP understand, it doesn't make any sense ite ko dalilo me ite bondi UDP but ite bi da kan join kan ka fo men kan wo ka fo wol fo la president o Adama Barrow akalo akede fo la CEO akawo nen akawo doya Gambia be nyaati wala just a month before atebe join the NPP, and according to her a decision on you make like I join the UDP NPP like in 2019, but what more what will man see so I been kono la solusa dima literally but ni ayafre ngo wala fo muto nyaati in 2019 Adama yin rhetoric and defamatory statement from for what women against Atala tribe. What you want to attend na kaje ko munko atemman ninjo da manga atala dulati. But this is what they will continue saying because you know what? First you come la kukan me alon ko wala e bondi je ko lo di idalo kono. But yalo ni mo mandali menna ate wokela no. The pains and the sufferings and the struggle, the hardship na patiola executive na patiola ni alfal you make endure during the course of the struggle. For 23-24 years now, let us be very careful in our utterances against Alpha. Look, we thought these are people many are the elites. We thought these are people many are they are the new generation of the Gambian politicians. We thought many are the integration your values is a family mutanole, more corrupt is a banco wafina. But the moves that each of them are doing, and we are going to see a lot of this. Wala sabu ndekumo
Definitely nying alfalu ndeni mo compare and it doesn't matter and I don't have to massage anyone's ego for that. Nying alfalu ndeni mo compare no because we've seen ila belief momenti and they have manifested ila wo believe me they have manifested that. They have manifested that. So wala sabu let us be very careful. Let us be very careful. So me audio ni play la kodeke nim membe di am kam bafla li nako wolom karit yeni audio le play understand ba dafa yalla nako nyina mu bari laftal rek ay idea soto abe diam la nyame state house on you because Ramsey has nothing against UDP. All what she met at the UDP was respect bunya horomo no da mala feeling in fact rarely put UDP go for me like we call her anti-Ramsey. But you know, that is her political right as a NPP. But woman just because I left the NPP accept, just because I be you know Gambia lemon easy they don't make sense. At the end of the day, they can make it. You can buy from block no ila lambe from because all what Ramsey did. I have only disgrace. He had to come out to apologize to the UDP. He had to come out to apologize to the UDP. And I telling her, coming for audios like defamatory statements. Let's see, bring one single audio, and that is a lie. Woman can do it. But I don't know when audio again. Nasana, Sana Besandol already, Sana idea.
Nyimbango kanyalo.
Jaiman ile bidia mkande sainde. Ngalo momo yiko mekalo no kinyimu jaiman ile.
Gambian ko ni la ko be bar mamre bita sula to bona ka ke mole president mun keda ben sudat. Ben suda. Sula.
Jaiman ile bidia mkande. Ramsey yenel fala claim so ko kabrenta ale blog ko kuma seda. Moluka audio men fontini e audio men kitole ani ya audio men fon play ade so jaymani la ni audio yo play and jaymani mo be ala ko nyimu jaymani redi jaymani nyim fole Ramsey nyim moy and people call ya moy but that has never become a problem because you know what Adam Barolo dal ayafuja so ila natural hate against Talib Ahmed Bensouda wala asabu they just want to play victim. Ramsey also as naive as he is in my view fell for NPP learning tribal sentiments, NPP learning dirty politics, NPP learning senseless and mannerless politics. Ramsey also fell for it.
Dabar kadarenda nindi no benta ko bag. Nda sula ko ta malati sula barande nya jele. Sula la kam ko mulla mo ka nyim bantala bang ko to be nya jele. Di be nyo to bursa na nyo to maroko nyo to be jalo halin ma nyo ni ka sula ko la. Sula kana sula sindi mo le ja nyimban ko kanja ben suda.
Look at Megadia Munjayamane. They don't even have any value in the Gambia. They don't even have anything to offer to this nation. Ndenga mira ning lafaka masakombong first mepong kumayada wolo monyenti ko mo men kananang ay mo value la soto ay mo qualities la soto pro ka banko nya samano. Clearly Talib is not a match to Adama Barrow and there is nobody in MPP la camp. May Alongo is a match to Talib. Ben Wolon it's very clear. I mean the way they reason is so different from the way these young folks within the UDP executives they do, you know, they reason. So Nimo NPP menti but yalo nyembe Gambiano la politico de nyamen anika politico ta nyamen nyine fongu ke chance the NPP like survive with most of this, you know, new statements iba nim banko long like Senegal banko men yalo ko civilized la yela banko kanone nyin nonsense comments from Adama Barrow and from Adama Barrow party psychopaths and some of the NPP executives. It's going to be the end of NPP political party. But sadly in Gambia, it doesn't matter. Adama Barrow Yemamfo. It doesn't matter. Comment to Malbranang Adama Barrow NPP executives. We see it as a win for Adama Barrow. For some of us, many alongo, we saw our survival being directly connected to Adama Barrow presidency. We saw our relatives' survival and ila progress to be directly connected to the presidency of Adama Barrow. Wala mo problemo but ne mo deng nonsense kuma kan sipal nyimbe bolo na bank jumala to Gambia di mo letara again wo party o nyinkono ni ba folo ko nyimu NPP la njay manere ti me alon ka mon kun soto se fisa do mandinke anga tende this is Jaliburama mayoral carte fa obe kala wato mena campaign obe keka wato mena KMC bakaw
Gambia fulo mandin ko sala ko losuma tele wuro de ja balle mani so magi Gambia
mana yi no se so jibe ko Gambia mu fulo ni mandin ko ni suwal ni jola da maletati wo manke don sen solani even though the population from the population demography ay sargule tan digel ay manjago tan digel agwol bigere and it can mean for other tribes bolle mo yisiro mo meni alon ko mo ke masiya baake but wol demo Gambia di wolati wol fana mo Gambia di wolati but alila non sen so mo ke amen for just because il afrika mandin ko ni flow ni jola ni sargule ke la faka wol dindi nyola but ni na mayoral carte fayola ite mandin ko use la no ka fulo ni jola ye ko mandin ko wala man la fala because yalon ko ben suda man ke mandin ko ti say be mo nekala ben suda mu menti ila fraka wala doyande Gambia di won nyakunto anin ke ben suda ke modi ko man ke Gambia di won hani ayata no ko ben alon mo mu fadi yale ben suda ba way kato men ke Gambia adam baro fama wokike hani ayata no ko ben suda ba ala ni kariya da mawo da mal ke Gambia but the positive impact and in the sanity I mean retain Gambia la society in kono adama fama wokije adama baro ma wokije talk less of people like Njayamani many they are just as useless as you can imagine. So this is Adama Barrow now. Adama Barrow from the media mukandeng abi ben sudale songa kandeng I wonder anti Ramsey ay ñu be moy jandeng abe move la ñu be moy ala move woni ñu kuma kamul manya na ko bay ni ayata num kay ala mind make because Gambia ma easy ñu manya na ko bay bari anyan naka wise enough as a diplomat anyan naka wise enough ay along anyan naka muna for let's Adama Barrow la lañi political nonsense o ye muta e dundi kuko no me along is going to haunt you forever. It's going to haunt you forever. Bayro ibe nyadi
Mbijandro ndoma wala ndima
ibe fani
mbijandro kekendo
yes
ebedi
mfelo yamale wulda
ngo mala for fa sakansa wuli
mulere be la folo
it's 12:47 here
AM
yes
to nyalo ka to
ba kekendo ko jumale be khoni mun la ni kabi
honeymoon de yalo iko kuma kama iko ni abula kawala bayni
bal yalo musikendo fana ni osodo honeymoon bu gabang
obuto nyandi
musikendo ni osodo honeymoon mu forever de nyemo mo jako ina honeymoon bandala wada anala muso pasita nyola
hade bayde be ibe to nyerol la say
nda fana mo moto fade ya mo ka fe ko na honeymoon bandala anala muso pasita nyola
but yalo honeymoon mo ka keno forever honeymoon maybe 4 months or 1 month nice
yeah anyway nela audience all kontong la mo la ni jibe la le men mina programme nyim fana jibe la later on ba fle ko ya baraka and thank you for all the support and the following and the trust that they have on UDP TV and media. Inshallah mbakane andung will be more stronger and better come next year inshallah for than in 2026 election. Kekendo kakacha ni suti andi drong nteni men kakacha even behind the scene men ka fanyo ko ifamata nala the only response come for and I will keep saying this wala mti Gambian on tamambala faso da Gambian o kotenke I'm going to say this. I have family members in the Gambia. My mother is there. My brothers and sisters are there. My aunties and family members are there. But mang balafaso the Gambia no le anymore. And to tell you the truth, Gambia no bita kan true mena ya deserve. Ya deserve unless and until if you wuli ya realize ko mo boka jawa ya fo ke fan jawoti.
Ke fan jawoti.
Unless Gambia no fango isi ya desire ya foko enough is enough. Gambians are like any other people in this world, especially Africa in particular. Yeah, everything deserve as people in Senegal. They deserve everything as people in Nigeria, Ghana, and other countries. Until then, some of the Gambian ya deserve. ani Gambia bi takan turu kuo kula mbafula nyaw afotelal it's a hakatu ni kuma kama ndiya meye, but this is the fact. Ntel mafo moye keloke, ntel mafo moye kido sika, ntel mafo moye tinyaroke. But there are so many avenues and so many ways me anko Gambia no solo no fight the right fight. But there are certain things in the Gambia me anko masakunda yanta kake banku dingole. It's not a privilege, it's a right. Banku dingole right le mpulu la masakunda e fengo do dila aniya menmi la nyantoti. But what is so special about Gambians? For me, Sabula, until come Fankoko, until Alabenda Male in Dunia. What is so special about Gambians? Until Kamutako, Badi until Damale along. Until Damale along, blood is thicker than water. To an extent that it can jaw for a fanjawut. Taken with a common for Jang, Wokuma Kilumali Olafon 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Kukili wa ibole repeat la over and over and over. Ninkate fa shita lunga mena giba fa ko nyinte Gambia din kadiamu nu meni. Yele kaja kuma se munela Quran soto balia. Fo Adama Barrow man loja ko ni be mansa ya nyino la men dia de ko fo mole.
Wallahi.
Bale ni aso de fa pata ye nya kasi.
Pero alaw audio fele jam. Ni dara na Facebook page oro.
Okay. For Adama Barrow man loja ko akon na we ki enough capacity sotole for generator dol be yo faale ko kana mala foloke. So ni na we ki enough capacity sotole for generator dol be ma mala ka faale mina sabu blackout be keri Gambia. During the OIC meeting, Gambia only 3 days straight blackout because now we kill attention Besamba around the Kairaba wala Sadawra Kairaba Conference Center Mafonla, Senegal area la hotel be damen pour courant kana fa pour luntan kana lonko courant falbe problème be Gambia. Gambia only 3 days blackout le soto. Ni mankante fa la kuma kamata now we kill fa el safro ke press release ke ya fintindi. So say we have enough capacity for generator dol be ikoy kanamala mina sabu Gambia ka black out for 3 days because luntangol be area men after courant tarawal to 24/7 wo Gambia kilingole nyimbe moyle Adama Barrow yafo nin katte fawo sita lungo mena iba fala ko UDP party social lo ya dabo kebata andi da halale wala Halifa Sallah karanta wala todum esa fala mu dinni woti kendo Adama Barrow lota jina ko Gambia no lioko akate do ko ke fa do ko fatu babul ka fa ko bulolo ele do ko so mbo warata fo Gambia no nyinata wala
aga do ko ke mundo
akabe do ko ke kan Gambia la contrat gol nyinne akol ke tubabul ka ko ele do ko kata nyamen so mbo warata le bulolo say
yeno wonta be so
be sato kono nyabo bela bani katte fawshita lungum mina ni ko sang we are going to the pools ibe Gambia musol lejele be wulla e bula Adama Barrow noma ibe Gambia paadungol lejele be bula Adama Barrow noma ibe fondinke o lejele be bula Adama Barrow noma ni katte fawado sita iko UDP party social wala ni UDP ngol sita je bentel be deport lale ye nyina Adama Barrow membe foy to roa ka famino ko faati hejudi fi be tawnte yalla jawya foy ke fan jawoti Adama Barrow mi nek jan 2021 before the general election ay ibori Macky Sall ya mako a contract was signed with Gambia government through NAWEC and Senelec can supply kurangola but they were more focused on farfenyol mafangola jara somanyol mafangola basenyol weringara sabinyol area la so many bo area la ko he Adama Barrow fly kurango di molani yaji mafanga jamanu tel baka kurango sor so NAWEC will not concentrate greater Banjul area mafanga la bake mbeje kibarol findide iko gam NAWEC la julole be Senelec la julole be NAWEC la julo be NAWEC la ita julo jola no wo time le NAWEC nata ye cash power dala fa
okay so wala kena no ye cash power dala fa like is it 200%?
Thank you. Ntama nyimfo.
Okay, 1,000.
Ama mi ko
400 bond.
Thank you. ma nyimfo ame min ko journalist le ya safe but now for le press release ke ya tandi the reasons why yela read da selendi santo ani muske baru melan ka manta karam mo fa fanka fele sai nawe ko ni dala sikeme sang e ka tan nan wolta e ka taw woro da maldi la courant ani mero man karang alone nde baba man fanga me ala ka man si class mo kono o fanga wo difference solo no time
after you 1000 of from GB 600 of from KJ most times I'm going to be hunting this about so imagine somebody may along a salary from a day is less than $6,000 is bio. How do you expect that person to do anything?
Well, not a Gambia, small business will be a commercial collapse. Kendo ama minuko nkamwele ntata jele mbaluta kono ikata bidi kodo iko kada soft drinks le sang o kandi keso kono puri lefta kengol sana men sumata ni jio soda bondi nan frijo kono wala drink ko bondi nan frijo kono wala jio ikamla jikando because ikamuneke bidi kitol buka frijo mala no whole day ikamu ya kafe ko $10,000 nkol sang cash power tilo aiba
Yes, sir.
ni tara weldal solu ni mina ko private official le bebule fo la computer le tamani AC le tare bulu e ka fe 10,000 a day abuke supply no so anika mun business lokke anika mun profit no so $10,000 ni ko spend daily on electricity. How would that business survive?
No, why it's impossible for Gambia standard. Why it's impossible? I think only 0.1% out of
okay. Obebe caring Gambia no local
0.1%.
Okay.
That is where most of our thieves are going to be, belong to.
Obebe caring Gambia ni kate fay wato mi na suti ala jam fa meyo kate fay lemba fa council kate fay lemba fa député kate fay lemba Gambia lo le nyina o be sofarina ye political ko based on tribalism and hatred for each other. So e manyina de tawonte ya nin jawa nin konnante ya fate hejut fi kendo nyimbe caring ifanga bodna fola jan sai muso tata leptanoto abe wulwola during the C-section operation onyin kuran kata on and off fa fataji o kola eko they have a standby generator but standby generator they don't have enough fuel. Gambia no nyimbe kala muta not because of journalist le kasafe e be baluka kono le kata jele Gambia no lotale mol koy ko lal fan nyininka mina sabu Senegal bu kana jaralo la Gambia ntel kata jaralo la Senegal kendo ntata restaurant mbe siri mbe domorola the restaurant owner wolunga business o diata nyawonya abe confusing because one of a family member la sasata atata leptan dolto pour ka scanning keye ye 1 month appointment de la pour scanning 1 month appointment
1 month
1 month appointment pour scanning so that you cannot have scan on that very day or the next day ni tata gambe leptan dolto.
Okay.
So ni mon ko do so pour ka tany private leptan dolto it is scanning sort of no within a week in the Gambia public hospitals also. But ni tata Westfield Clinic that very day ka scanning keno. But Westfield Clinic just to step your foot inside the hospital to see a doctor is a $500.
And all these and better like the interested in Gambia from Meti, Masakunda can be claim is the best within the supply job. But in basic scanning and in basic medical tests would be in private sector of Gambia. There is no government health center may allow in baking Gambia Banco.
Wala sabu mina kan killing pulka fwe ko mina sabu ko man bala faso da Gambia no le bita kan through whatever ya deserve. Because ibe nyin kono le baluka kono suta tele. Saka musolo. Mbadi wole tara 3 it mfonga tara 3 it malef ka kodo fojak bana muso awuluta Westfield Clinic le
Saka musolo.
Atara 3 men na jari na kodo men bondi fodana ka wulu nte halonne. Na boda na kolit Esa Jawara ala muso sasata afe Gambele fa banta akwani ngulo fo men bota Germany ala gulo fo me ay sangani tara Germany doctorol kana ani no so kana ka fa so gulo fo dama nan fu gulo fo dama la gulo fo be jabanta ban fa bamba. That is Banjul leptan ba fango our main general hospital fang esa jawolo ko ala muso tarta damen atata je yelo duma bankoto e ka tama yelo kono because jiomon soto 2 days in a row pour ko leptano yelo ku duma bankoto if Esa permit me to play his video live my video play legend when he was there I video audio men kinyana be diam ka be woshi ka be diam ka
yeah, I can imagine ngala Facebook live dola mo no esa akada bagela yala muso nyen alma
okay
deman ka fokay ngala Facebook live mo do jiben mo wala Gambia he was frustrated
okay public hospital tiketom $100 lati wala sa public hospital ni mo taraje rango kaka bilim bunda dala fop bedo ka bani tan private clinical to the cheapest hospital pour ye doctor je don $500 lemo so scanning kata for 1,000 something ni bela yellow tala 1,000 something ni bela suna tala 1,000 something ni boro sa fe fang la pharmacie ngoto Westfield clinic nyaaje boro sam banto drop isalo ko la pharmacie ngo nyime be kono je boro nyi man soto je nasila do be je ko musu ngo nyi ko el account no nka ko account ko jam fuaro tinano jam because ni musu ngo be ndaje mi alon ko ata malon nunko ni le visite ta 500 le jola
every visit
ata mo lonu ata tara nun jele some time ago before ntelu nabe bena jel lungo menna ay 500 de jole bila muta nan ko nga tabra that the same ticket amen jonu some time ago abolu yusle ko nga edu ngal be finti kana ay bendi na ko anata ko no sister ko suma jigen ana fi say bo fi ñoy da nga wara fe 500 namu so kay ha nga ko yambalal ñi manka political code ba ñaajin ka diya male nun about masa kundala karola ñini asab andu musolo moti alma alay yam fanye abe positionnement nun ke ndo very dangerous position muso mi alon ko ibe lori ka bili muso be lori ka bili akam fata fintita akota 500 tabula to jolano and at that point abe bili kanu okay doctor mi alon ko akana Westfield clinic mol kajeje ka 500 jo wo docteur kilo katani masa kunda leptanol fanantole pour yaje $100 ba ni lefta ajela woto ni yanta ajela 1 p.m. tilibulola you have to be at the hospital 6 a.m. in the morning imagine yeta leptano to 6 a.m. in the morning yeta sitting for 1 p.m. pour le docteur oje because o docteur ka mo nangam leje there is a number of people that can manage that particular day ama minuko na tara 1 p.m. abe mo jela ay mo je 5G anide maybe for example you can enter 25 people lejela that is this particular day you have to for you to be a part of those 25 people you have to be at the Banjul hospital wala Kanifing hospital at 6 a.m. in the morning so that you could be part of the first 25 people men yantaka doctor Ronji but nita Westfield clinic itara Afric Med itara Medicare anytime do nita doctor Ronji because mole buka charge because loka mole charge mena you cannot afford it not everyone can afford it so say for Gambia mo be baadu ngenda tala tubabu le bam pour mo le survive no Gambia ba po Gambia di mo be nyenda tala tubabu le pour mo le survive Gambia ba na ba nyama banko kay be tubabu di man tala tubabu ibadi be tubabu di man tala tubabu ibadi man tala tubabu ni masa kunda sobe obe je mo be nyenda ka survive mo me nyenda ka balwa nyama but with all these things going on nim political party wato sita bi campaign sita bi kafla Gambia man tala fambul Gambia musol ya sita jane ya mo député bungoto ye bilo passage iko adama barola musol la ndawolo yenta kala $150,000 a day dalasi wuli keme anin dalasi wul tallulu tilo karo kono mu 4,500,000 nadi dalasi million nani wuli keme lulu sango kono mu $54 million lete million tallulu anin nani ndawole kenso Gambia musole ñim moy itel struggle kam pour que ñe char murol sanno itel struggle kam pour que contoni ciment sotono itel struggle kam pour que balu kendo sotono banin kaf kate fay wato sita maymuna balde ne musu kafu dole tetel yay karerol dila ye posamburo dila jibida potol dila so sa arma baro na la muso na dimbal wolle yenta ka wolle adisa pour que better life soto wolle yenta ka ndawol kendo soto wolle yenta ka domor kendo soto wala sabu ni Gambia muso membe kumbo kambi surtout men ko ay katto fay Adama Barole surtout men ko ka Adama Barole fasa alna fay ko ikata mena ya deserve ayanta la fala la fa kana bala fa sote. This is why 𝒘𝒘𝒘 I will never beg anyone to vote for UDP. I will not give money to anyone to vote for UDP or to vote for any other political party. Mamenka Adama Barodi, nte Gamben Dani lala, nte Gamben Nehal lala, nte Krodi la mola. If only ke function ke badi ya decide whether you want a better life for yourself or you don't want a better life for yourself. Ntambedo political me alon ko nyanta ka Gambeno Nehal sign pule kato fa UDP. 𝒘𝒘𝒘 ntambedo political sign member asabla ntalenta ka Gambeno Dani wala nja Krodi la wala ka bule no pule kato fa UDP wala kato fa modoni. Because remember caring ya alone iba mo kanne iba je kanne more importantly iba living a condition lo kono balu kan suta tili. So why should we beg them for them to have a better life? Sutu ntelebe diaspora. Why should we beg them for them to have a better life? Feri be tinyaka mo me alon ka bona bara la pra na banjun karambola ala examo tinyata men kata wafiro la ala wafiro tinyata men kata office do ko tinyata, but that part of bara wala that part of SO wala that part of lower nyomi bi nin karte fayo sita asafo monduma wotel lo adabo man bala ma wotel baro UDP mo jokko baro UDP party social woni nata la sofari nale because of a lack of a better ferry service. Wala sabu kale ko Gambeno ya deserve what they were through. If only I nyini ya soto. We have innocent ones there. Ale Gambia banko de mealonko, the minority will provoke the majority. Still, the minority will think that they are right. Ni wado ko ni sunku ni ngodo be diamu kan GDC support ala mati. I very close relationship sort of with Mama Kande. But according to her, MC Chamle mala mentoti, MC Chamle adundi politiko kono, MC Chamle asabakata GDC. But MC Chambo the GDC nyawnya wona the UDP nyawnya anike batabe GDC. I be complaining about the sufferings that they are going through right now. Wale kata nyintilu dantamote mi alonko kuran soto bali ya soto. Okay. My response to her was that you guys deserve more than this. Akonye hey my brother. Okay, yes. Okay, because you have the right to be in any political party. I respect that. But when it's time for seriousness, okay, opposition parties should come together and have one common enemy. Okay, the GDC meant to be a quite moloko. GDC cannot win an election by itself. SFL cannot win an election by itself. DOI cannot win an election by itself. Okay, instead of we come together and take this government out, mobe waranga fama. Mobe amara la political party the best. And albe no political party jumale chance to win an election in the Gambia. Albe no political party leader jumale chance to win an election in the Gambia. Nka balbeja opposition do kaje fila. GDC ko be do attack la, do ko be UDP attack la. So wala sabu Gambia they deserve what they're going through. Yala sunkudi niwe memfonye. Ako Gambia is a country me alonko. It's just like mile to wala yemul dundi dulakline, yemul besini dulakline bundal soro say moto findilano.
In what sense?
Huh?
Ako like allow mo indalilo mo nari.
Wala munyuntu ko Gambia ko liabe je nyawonya ikasile ke mira calculation ke bukalong which way out. There's no way out. If there's a zero way out of this. Ako there's so no opportunity. Say mira no mena. Ako opportunity ke say mira no mena sa mena ko nyung kole ambas ako ida ka finte banko e bantala ba oboka ma visa boka soto tubabul mo la fi moyti ya. There's no business opportunity, no employment opportunity, nothing absolute in the Gambia me alonko. As long as you join political party or while you join Mansakunda party, you can jongoti, you can ban in the lade, you can end the lade or cola. The other one, while you get a bunda to Mialongo, you better sunya rola.
But they have an option.
Thank you. So option Mialongo is your ibe or sotono, the only opportunity mo be warani mo be political keka based on tribalism fankuya and in the hatred that we have for one another. Kekendo mbe kumol men senkan jang during the mayoral election in 2018 when 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 was contesting against Papa Njai, Bakar Baji and other candidates all for Sabali be campaign ke kanun dumale.
I think he was campaigning for Papa Njai, is it?
Thank you.
Papa Njai, yes, I campaigned for Papa Njai.
Thank you. During their tours and during their political meetings around KMC, Sabali is the first person men lota any Lebanese comments ke. Sa yenyu audio men play that and yenyu men be for the last day. Sabali is the first person may 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 are labeled as a immigrant, a foreigner.
Okay.
Sabali is the first person may 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 are labeled as Konaro Lemat.
Okay.
Sabali is the first person men lota Gambia katani moloko �𝒉𝒊𝒔 origin bota Morocco. Pagamba nyina tawala. Manyina la. Manyina jawra jamano saka ya jame jamano saka baro jamano. Okay. Ina Sabali fangoto nte jamfala tala ko do bage. When Sabali came to UDP, Sabali ni ala talla manso yala no ko ita alquran dilala a taki ko UDP ani moy dun tan jola jawla sababa do UDP wala ka fa ko UDP ya bun hatal jela wala sababa do UDP Sabali ta hanyla ka alquran taki na alquran takabe halakila ka fa ko UDP ngol ma welcome wala deteta jela wala ani moy dun tan jola ji.
I don't think so. And I mean, that is evident everywhere. More evident than everywhere.
Okay. So, nyale ntafolo ko ani mo misunderstanding so jota bayla. Ani to be UDP, no UDP ko do be ni men ka misunderstanding so.
That's natural, Byron. That's natural.
UDP ko be men alon ko ni la ko bu kala nyoka, bal mbebe parti kilo de be nganya kilo so do parti kilo e.
Yeah.
So, ntafolo ko Sabali ni mo misunderstanding so je, wala ni mo buka difference so now and then muto fola. Bal ka foko ala boy UDP ani mo dun to nyola je Sabali na alquran taki wala lungo menna wala lungo dana be la ka be halakila Sabali bote UDP wato mena ya forcele
Yes sir.
NPP ko le Sabali forcé ya Sabali treating with jail term so la kitiyol men ba kunte kay ko tanyin kitiyol drop la and nyin kitiyol te winna no ibita jelle
Abubakar Jawara kitiyol nyin ani wo how to call it? Was it a how to call it?
Thank you. Sabali lo last muto mi alon ko ya muta. Foi bayo sonko fana muta wato mena fo bayo sonko tara hunger strike la. What time wala idunta Sabali kam kono while he was even in detention. What time wala they start talking to him. Sabali kana me mun tolo woti. Ba yalla mandin kol ko.
They broke him down and caged him.
Yeah, keke no mandin kolo ko ani lo tolo aka fo lo ko yamanta mun tolo wol. E ko ila tolo aka fo lo ko ntele sumata mo bedi ani kiankol ni le tolo ya nya kiankol kame tele sumata mo bedi. So Sabali with all these things she still have the guts and the audacity to open his big mouth and call himself that atelem the intellectuality moman karanga to the Gambia. But with all that smartness, with all that master's degrees or whatever I mentioned, they force him to swallow his own words.
Like, I get really surprised. Look, Londo movement. Londo has to go with Dajiko. Londo did Dajiko again, then it is not important. Londo did Dajiko again, it is not worthy. Like Londo because these two has to go together. Nima was like you manifesto, you cannot execute it anywhere. You must have that ethics.
But yalo momo camera ko ata nyonde. Bali mama ka kuma kilim fonyo no ako. Ni mol ka fo ko daji ko mbete akwa do ata nyawa ni fango sintele bunkon. Yelam pol fay bundal be so defan kala no ko tonyato nyamul ko nyimam fo man songolen fon songonde. Ako ni mol ko ite kungo jada mo be kafo ako ni fanga bele bun ko ni fankale ni alatima fo ite kungo jada fo kungo manja Bala ko banta mol nyala, you will never admit it. So sabali fongo ya lonne fo daji ka kendo bata fo daji ka kendo tala sabali fongo ale ya no ko fate joy ya daji ko bala fo do ya daji ko tala sabali tani ale atani ala fongo ya lonne ko fate wasa tala fama wasa atani ala tala man so ko faka même preach aka call men call na from alquran fo daji ko wala batala mba chalena ay du wala bunkon ay dal sorong ay lampol fa ay la e mira ani ala tala man so tem so mandin kol ko ni kamera mol mun tolo wolti wala te mun tolo men di kamera mol be molti ite kam mi fay manela because mol ke dan nan kabita kamera ni mol be tembe clean wol be sabali fe nyola ja akara jele fengoti ani dina mero mi alon ka wuluta kunu be jele kala ya muto ko man wasa ya muto ko akara jongoti foro fulo le mo me wulu ati ya tusa akara jongoti wol ya muto ko ay malbal dendu ko do akara malbal wote a fi a nyongonte but sabali alon ko he was caged moment ka foko you can cage me, but alon ko he was caged, he was forced to swallow his own words, he was threatened by jail terms, he was threatened by being get arrested, he was threatening that ko banon baka betara kan for life a pisalita a subjuta a sonta joyala but sign akana finto kaka kaba kunkula wulindi wata ndesan tel ka balaka fayen ka fayen ndesan ate fon ate nyonte
bara maso bari ma bang sengkana mo jala kakatala semi bodyguard la body ada monoga so makala
wolam joyati because as a presidential advisor at the end of the fan sumotol kono ay tara bula adama barola convoy noma bal fay finti ay body convoy noma katane adama barola ko mbijanne fo yaaje mol kono so wolam joyati so malbal yabe
Bayro mina kachala ko na ke maybe sama so manda para sa inteng na do ko wato para man jam I have like only 45 minutes.
One second. Ndabe UDP dunga membe dana mena do ngolam nyindoko. Ntale diamo manyana siala. Ntale manyana fanka ku jama jabi because jabiro do be na fata anu gambelo muy fan jawoleti anu comme na fa nyame gambelo bi da kan true mena ya disable. Ntebe UDP ko dana mena wala mu how we should stay focused and to be on top of the game. Ntale miro yenta kala minute wala mu tuko adama barobe election o sunya no nyaadi le kotenga fa prata la election o sunya fa ampre ka sunya. Ntale next point of discussion yenta kala minute all the time wala mu tuko what is going to be IEC's next role in the next coming election. Ngale focus wakana kulol wanyal ne expose na nyol moy rather than other things, but again be bula later by the time of banta ni kajamba continue dal kotenge inshallah.
Barakawa Bero, thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate this a lot, man. Kaya barakawa you know.
Baraka.
Baru ala barakawa kaya rolli Bero moy namral be kacha fanan lo moy le kacha dia da disa lafaka atendene puru nga kacha bake sa ko bite bari unfortunately wato mun block na man siya 45 minutes na nakada do so maybe sama will see paru saya intend dinole sama tilibulo saya intend dinole I will talk with Bairo wala to by mesido blala na no file very ko sama but saya ini also the part of the bargain kana wati man jalfa yani population census fake population census that you may find some we will have to talk about it. We will have to continue talking about the lack of electricity in the country. Electrical molu district to molu ngina wala to la desan. Alam mo every single day at the molu in the Gambia because of our incompetence. Kapag Gambia bangko yung samba. Aning ala lack of desire ka Gambia betiani ko Gambia benyamin. Kaya under his leadership, under his leadership. So from the beginning, it's so sad. Let's forget about distractors now, move on. Let's forget about every single distraction now, move on. What is important now, let's tell the Gambian people na principal movement, na political movement, and we also equally in a desire about that is the only hope in DPM and so Adam Barrow. No cool tangi suki and Gambian diamondala. diaspora fana momo yalon ko sitano wallahi ina momo yalon ko sitano campaign la alanga danga campaign la katre fay wo ay ke momo nyala Gambia momo sa keno ay ke ando ni da fana e bota sa di men do tawoto yetaji katre fay wo traji campaign wo traji dun tankana katre fay Gambia momo man qualify ka katre fay Gambia. This is nyanma ka men try kage. We have to do everything possible kaje ko mun na kato nge God Senegal ya kele aliya jere ye Gambia de on memu takasamas ye bonina Gambia pour kana kate mi bay ken ngane kasamas la aliya jere kabri passe bi mo Senegal ye mo de mekel ye jufra ye la voters card so da ya mala mo be nyala ya fundi ni video. This is exactly what we have to do in the Gambia and we have to be ready for it. Nilla fraka how to call peace sarana bangoka. We have to be ready for it. Peace mo gasoro no wanya ya jambala taymo kabri ya jamme de ko sikki fata na kala benyol dara ko yenoda bring Gambia de wala fraka bonde attempted coups upon attempted coups ake mura kake befa mo jelle jelo bonta mo jelle fata janni ba jela ko mun ko be bolal de to sikko no ngana nja ngala ko taymo o APRC kirmo bollel kalo e ke kale ala ko dictatorship e how to call it democracy o manje Gambia la selari democracy na ara Gambia la Gambia tiara thank God to the people many along here life ni sacrifice ngamara bibo APRC kirmo lom ni la fakada demonstration wala ni manson ko be democracy loko and thanks to people it will balance the world so nimba wala nyama me mo kuntangol mo bataro dankato be sotla adam baro kono meni alon ke be lafla leta kabulo kono ni adam baro hanabe jarale yara dan correct ni la balwo bawla but ninka 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 at the same time they will come and join us it's a more latero ni ta ya dom barajo ni asefura more ka meni alon ko yeni la. So in every society you have this kind of people who will be ready to support impunity, people who will be ready to support an enable dictatorship, people who will be ready to support corruption at any length, no matter the consequences. Support like so we will have this kind of people in Gambia for now. We are fighting towards a better Gambia, na consistency and in na desire ka je ko mun ko ngo changes ni ta na effect na molu kamana na diawe anyway they will understand ala barka bake o nga mo be ko don jiber la albe aisa bojang ngi konton ngal be konton lamin mambure ngal konton edisa sanya ngal konton sama jabi lamin touré sar baba sar ngi konton bake sama jabi sana ngal be konton ni mamben fana bege ngal be konton kew alamati oto diala ala barka bake assalamu alaikum